In today's video, we will be seeing how to make a two-tiered fondant covered cake along with its complete decoration. Let's get started. This is the white chocolate ganache made with the 3 parts of white chocolate with 1 part of heavy whipping cream, heated together and cooled at room temperature for about 4 to 5 hours. For the frosting of the fondant cakes, the best options are either buttercream or the ganache, but definitely not the whipping cream. Here I am using white chocolate ganache to frost my vanilla cake and dark chocolate ganache to frost my chocolate cake. Apply some ganache on the cake board and place the first layer of the cake. Soak it slightly, not as much as we do in the whipped cream frosted cake. Apply a thin layer of ganache and spread it evenly. Repeat the same procedure for all the remaining layers of the cake. Here comes our last layer of the cake. Soak it gently and crumb coat the entire cake with the white chocolate ganache. Try to smooth out the ganache as much as possible, and after that refrigerate the cake at least for 2 to 3 hours. Here I have made dark chocolate ganache with the proportion of chocolate and whipping cream in 2:1 ratio, that is 2 parts of dark chocolate to 1 part of the heavy whipping cream, heated together and cooled at room temperature for 1 to 2 hours. Now I am going to frost my chocolate cake in the same way I did for the vanilla cake. So here comes our last layer. Now soak this last layer gently and crumb coat the entire cake with the chocolate ganache. Once we are done with the crumb coating, this cake has to be refrigerated for 2 to 3 hours. Now after 2 hours of refrigeration, here I have taken a glass of warm water. You have to dip your palette knife or spatula into the hot water and then try to smooth out the ganache as much as possible. If the ganache frosting is not smooth enough, then your fondant covered cake will not look neat enough. Now we will have to measure the diameter and height of the cake. Like here, the diameter of my cake is 5.5 inches and the height is 3 inches. So I have to roll out a fondant of length slightly more than 5.5 plus 3 plus 3 inches. That is somewhere around 13 to 14 inches. So now here I am rolling a pale pink colored fondant up to the length of 12 to 13 inches diameter. This silicone sheet will help me achieve the required length. In order to prevent fondant from sticking, I am using corn flour here. Always roll the fondant up to 1/8 inch of thickness. Let me zoom and show you the thickness of my rolled fondant. Now cover the cake with the fondant very gently and try to finish it as it is shown here. Use some corn flour or the caster sugar to prevent fondant from sticking. Use a fondant smoother in order to smooth out the sides. Now cut out the excess of the fondant and you can use it for the next projects. Now here I have made some square cuts with the help of the knife or with the frosting scraper on the sides of my cake. And I am painting this tier with the rose gold edible dust diluted with the clear vodka. You may need to paint it for 2 to 3 coats in order to give it a stroke-free look. Once this tier is ready, now similarly I have fondant covered my second tier with the black fondant, and now I am going to stack one tier over the another. I have explained in detail the stacking of the multiple tiers of the cakes in my different videos. I'll be sharing the links of those videos below in the description box. Here I have used the art and craft lace to finish the look of my first tier. Now I will highlight the checks with the help of some white edible pearls. And now to decorate my lower tier, I'll be rolling some black fondant, and with the help of a cookie cutter or a bottle cap, I'm going to cut out equal small circles out of those. Now slightly rub the corners of the circle in order to give it a wavy look. Similarly, I have prepared here around 50 to 60 black fondant circles. Now start sticking them at the very bottom of our lower tier with the help of some water. Now cover the second and the third layer in the same way. Now once our entire cake is nicely covered, I am going to highlight edges of few circles using the golden dust. Now here I have prepared a lady silhouette fondant topper at home. If you want to see a detailed video of how to make a silhouette topper at home, let me know in the comment section and I'll be preparing a separate detailed video on that. And here is the final look of our cake. If you like today's video, then give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and in case of any other questions regarding fondant, please do post them in the comment section.